Hello everyone, this is Reese. Reese, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Reese.
No, that's
Yeah,
it. No.
go quite far back with Jeff. We've known each other for quite a few years now, and yeah, really excited to be on the podcast.
Awesome, awesome. To start off today, I wanted to just do like a little icebreaker. So do you have the stream in the background?
I do, yes. Let me just maybe rejoin. I might have kicked myself out somehow. Apologies, I'm still kind of learning this
Oh good, oh good, oh good.
technology.
Now you have seen this list before. But you've seen my version of the list.
I'm so excited to see it.
Now,
I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I'm
oh good,
having
oh
some
good.
issues.
I can screen share if that's easier.
If that's easier, yeah, that might be great.
Yeah,
I
okay.
might just do that.
One moment.
Oh no, sorry, I'm on it now. I'm on it
Okay,
now.
cool,
Sorry,
cool,
for
cool,
some
cool.
reason it was opening up in like a different web page. Okay, yeah, I can see. I can see the screen now. Awesome.
So you know this list, right?
Yes, yeah, the one with the animals, right?
Yeah,
Is that?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Which ones would I beat in a fight?
So, I want you to rate which animals, and we'll go through this together, and we'll combined, we'll figure out which animals we could absolutely beat in a fight.
Okay, okay. All
So,
right, let's do it.
I want to start off with starfish. I think there is absolutely no chance for that thing. That would fuck that up so quick.
I think I would definitely beat a starfish too. Yeah, that's a pretty good start, and it's a very easy one. So
Okay,
yeah, I'd paint
yeah.
the walls with their blood for sure.
Exactly. The second of all, I think a mouse. Absolutely, I would.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah,
somewhere
no,
around here, definitely.
it'd have to be up. Yeah, the same area.
Now I gotta say, it looks like it gets harder from here on out.
The little bird could go as
This
well.
one, this
But
one,
I'm thinking that little kind of, yeah. I don't know if it's the
a little
little
boob.
yellow winged bird. Yeah, that little yellow winged. Yeah, underneath the mouse actually. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Oh, it was underneath the mouse. That
Oh,
was where
right.
it was. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Going
I
nuts
didn't even
underneath the
see
zipper.
Nemo. I'll
Oh yeah, we
fuck
could
Nemo
definitely Nemo.
up.
Yeah,
um,
Nemo's tins. Yeah, let's put Nemo. That little bird. I reckon that bird needs to go. Yeah.
I could bet a crab, no problem.
Yeah, crabs.
Would it get a few hits? Nah, it wouldn't get a few hits in. I think.
Ooh. A bird, if it potentially if it had the
Yeah, that's what I'm worried for.
it could
Like,
surprise you.
there's the eagle, right? Like, I think they would be brutal. Oh, hey, Cinnamon, welcome in, welcome in.
You could almost argue that Finding Nemo, while Nemo probably wouldn't get the punch in, like you could probably imagine him being able to. If I hadn't seen the movie, I wouldn't have known that they lived in the anemones and that they sting. I don't. Do they sting humans? Is that how that works too?
I
don't
think
know.
the anemone provides some sort of cover for the
Yeah, like I feel
Nemos.
like it stings other people or animals. So maybe if I went in there, it would. Could you call that a hit though? It's kind of
I don't think
its house is doing the work for it, isn't
I
it?
think no matter what, I would fuck it up.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think there would be absolutely no chance.
Yeah.
I did see one other that I thought would be probably pretty easy. Like maybe
The
one of
lizard.
this is.
The lizard looks
Oh, where's the lizard?
looks like a good. It's one over from the zebra, so it's fourth along on the top row.
Oh yeah. I reckon. Yeah, you're right. I could fuck that up pretty easily.
That's gonna go. Yeah. Oh, and the duck. Wait, there's still a duck there.
Well, I was gonna make a point about ducks. I don't know if you've ever tried to fight a duck, and look, I never intentionally sought out to do this, but I do have to say, ducks can be pretty aggressive.
And you are right.
I have been
never
attacked
tried
by
to fight
ducks.
A duck. It hasn't occurred to me. So I'm speaking out my butt. Really, like I have no. Yeah, I've never even come close to fighting a duck. So I don't know where I'm.
I have been attacked by ducks. I think it would be. I would destroy it. Don't get me wrong, but it would get a few hits in.
It'd get a couple of hits in. No, you're probably right.
Actually,
there.
let's go through just this way instead of if. So I think lobster easily we would fuck it up.
Yeah, one step.
Now where would you place the zebra?
Ooh.
It's only got 2 moves, right? It's got bite and kick. What else would it have?
I worry about the kick though. The trample?
Yeah, trample. Yeah. I think maybe it might get a few hits in, but I reckon I'd probably still win against the zebra.
Wow, you reckon you... Okay, yeah.
Do you reckon no? What?
I just see them as kind of like an African horse, you know?
I see them as just the prey, right? Like they're prey animal.
Yeah.
Do they
see how fast those things run? If you tried to get in that thing's way, I've seen the videos where like you'll see a leopard chasing it, and it just like, you know, a lot of the time they will get caught, but sometimes they just absolutely kick it in the head. And that
really?
Would put me out of, that'd put me out for a while. I don't think it'd have the ambition to come back and
destroy it.
Like finish me off. Do you know what I mean? Like
I
worry it would knock me out. I'd wake up and then I'd try and chase it again.
So maybe it'd be a close one, but I'd win.
I think so. Yeah, I think it could be. I think it could be close.
I'm gonna imagine for this scenario, we're in an arena, right?
Oh, okay, an arena.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now a deer with antlers.
Okay. Okay. Put it under. They'd get a few hits in, but we'd win.
Yeah.
I think in it doesn't have the speed to kind of like.
You're
doesn't
right.
have that area to like get its momentum up there.
And
I was thinking I was looking at its picture and imagining it in that background, like on an open field. And I was thinking,
yeah.
Same with Nemo. I was thinking Nemo. Possible that Nemo could swim underwater for long enough that I actually black out. Like, is that weird?
Put me in an arena, but the fish has no water to be in. I fuck that up so easy.
The dolphin would definitely be and the shark as well, because it's like, are we meeting them in their territory? I guess.
No. Okay, yeah. If we're in a half water,
okay, yeah,
half land arena, then I
Nemo's death. Nemo is gone. Yeah, he definitely belongs on that list.
Now if the no, it's a squid, isn't it? Yeah, this is a squid.
Yeah, I'd say that's the squid. Yeah. Is it a giant squid though? Like, I don't want to accidentally say that I would, and then it's a giant, because the giant. Have you seen that? They're flipping. I
imagine no matter how big a squid is, it's still made out of squid. Like they're such squishy animals, right? I feel like punch right through their head into their brain. Like I feel like it could fuck it up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. A little squid, yes, for sure. But I'm just look. I think that.
Yeah.
Is that a giant squid or a small squid?
Let's say regular, maybe large squid, but not giant.
We'll beat it. Yeah, we'll beat it.
Easy. I think.
Yeah.
Paint the walls in their blood.
Yeah. Paint the walls in their blood.
Now, a bear. I've had multiple conversations recently about fighting a bear.
Oh my goodness.
I believe that you could fight a bear if you knew tactically what you were going to do first. You just have to throw it off balance, because apparently they have really shitty balance. That's what I've heard. I've heard you can just punch them in the nuts and they react heavily to that as well.
Yeah. Have you seen The Revenant? Have you seen The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? It must be real. It's I don't know. I just see that bear fight, and it's very visceral to me. I remember, and oh my god, I don't know. I cannot imagine trying to go up against. Yeah, because Are we saying like beating them in a fight or killing? Because I'm thinking like a bear you'd probably be able to knock him over.
Yeah. So I think killing would be up in this tier, right. But beating in a fight would be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Anything else would be like you've lost the fight, and underneath that is you're probably gonna die.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Now, on one hand, I think you could throw it off balance. Maybe get some good hits in. Maybe if you're super, super like strong, you could go for a kill shot. Like, but on the other hand, it is a fucking bear. Like, you're probably gonna have a bad time.
No, those bears. I've seen the ones where like I think they generally do get beaten by gorillas. Maybe there was like one of them documentaries where they kind of go through them. And I think the gorilla would occasionally come out on, like, it would generally come out on top, but it was a close call, and I know that the gorillas are ridiculously strong, like ripping your arms off because you're annoying kind of
Do you
strong.
think we'd get a few hits in, or do you think we'd just be torn to shreds?
You might get a couple of hits in, but I reckon we're losing. I reckon it's pretty. Yeah, I think we're better off not even trying to run, because they're apparently really fast and really good climbers.
The next one I had some contention with, because I thought easily I could beat it in a fight. But someone explained to me that they're extremely tough. And that it's a hippo.
Oh, yeah.
What
do you... Don't they kill more people than crocodiles, like, every year?
Yeah, but how many people are fighting crocodiles each year?
Yeah, true. They're not going into fight.
Exactly.
I guess the crocodiles are kind of getting an easy jump on them, right? It's unfair. They're trying to pass through the water or something.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not. They might even be holding a basket or something. They didn't go in saying I'm going to fight a crocodile.
The hippos are out there setting traps for people.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
You're on top of
They
that.
do hunt humans.
Yeah. No, I could see that. You know?
So I think I could probably knock it out if I got a strong head kick to its kick to its head. Yeah, right. But at the same time, I don't know how strong a hippo actually is. What if it was like a 1-year-old hippo?
I reckon it has a chance of kicking my ass, but
really,
I don't know. I reckon it could probably crush my leg.
I think you're right. I think it would be. I'd get a few hits in, probably lose.
Yeah, maybe a few hits in, but it'd kind of just be like hitting like I don't know if you've ever had a waterbed, but not like more like trying to punch a water tank or something. Like it's a big solid thing that like makes a fun sound, but you'd be punching it and you'd be like, my punches aren't doing anything. Like,
right.
I don't know. I'm just speculating. Maybe we could go and try this out one day.
No, I think you're probably right, actually. Yeah, let's go fight some hippos. Now turtle. I think I would destroy turtle. Maybe it would bite me, but I think
it'd maybe nip you, but I think I reckon a turtle would be about as hard as fighting as a maybe
a squid. You know,
that's right.
I think it would be pretty easy. I have picked up a turtle out of the ocean before, so I imagine it wouldn't be that hard to go one step further and fight it.
Yeah.
Now a tiger. Realistically speaking, like in my head, I want to say I could beat a tiger, but I know.
Gosh,
I would get fucked up.
Dude, have you seen like a house cat can sometimes like cause me trouble? You know what I mean? If a house cat doesn't like you, it can ruin your day. Like if you go into a house, we actually used to have a mutual friend who had a cat, and it was an absolute psycho. I don't know if you remember, and I won't say their full name. Glasby. Just the last name? No,
it's not
they used to be up the road from our family.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they had this cat. It was like, oh, we got this cat because like we have sensitivity. We have we get a lot of what do you call it? Just hay fever from, I don't know if that's what you call it, but allergies from our cat.
Right.
And they had to get this one that had no fur, but it was nuts. Like it would see you walking and it would literally run out the yard and start trying to jump up your. It was actually really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like really violent, and I'm thinking that was a small thing, and it was so fast and so agile that if you had something like that in any type of larger scale, like it's like, oh no, the wrong anyone could almost get, and then you look at that and it's like that's heavier than me. Oh god, no.
I think the weight they have and the muscle mass.
Yeah,
I think it's easily top tier. I'd get torn to shreds.
Yes. Yeah.
A wolf. I want to say that's probably same vein, but they look like they have such weak legs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just imagining that. But yeah, I think
I would argue like a wolf. Are we talking one wolf? We're talking one. We're not talking.
Just one wolf. Just one wolf.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because
have you ever seen Into the Grey with Liam Neeson?
Oh, I haven't yet. No, I've been meaning to watch it. Yeah.
So the whole movie is he's getting hunted down by a pack of wolves, basically. And towards the end of the movie, he just breaks open a bottle and he like starts tying the glass shards to his wrists, oh, to his fists. And then the movie just ends, right?
Right.
So you have to imagine what would have happened. And I think I'd probably get some hits in, but it would win. I reckon I could get some hits into a wolf. Do you reckon?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's either going to be I could get a few hits in, or it could be it'd be close but I'd lose, or the 50-50 chance that I win or lose. Yeah, because I don't know. I wonder if that's Hollywood interjection.
Yeah, I want to say it'd be close. I want to say it'd be close.
Yeah. Let's do that. I feel comfortable. I feel
now,
like,
birds, I think usually they could get some hits in. But I don't know. This is what's this? A parrot, right?
It's a parrot. Yeah.
I want to say that's not a fighting bird.
No.
I want to say
you could probably hurt your finger like a fair bit.
Yeah, I don't count that as a hit in. I don't know. Yeah. I think easily destroy the parrot.
I think so. I think once you make contact with it, it kind of knows what the fight's going to be like. You know, it comes too close, you kind of flail your hands around and you knock it into a wall, and it's like, oh yeah. Sorry, I'm being very detailed. It's not. I don't want to.
Fair enough. Arthur has asked, "Are we assuming you're in your prime?" I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say we're in our prime. This is us probably high school age. I reckon we could, easily. Maybe catching it wouldn't be so easy, but once you get there, it doesn't have a chance. Now, I thought this was a lizard at first, or maybe a goanna. I don't think it is. I think it's a Komodo dragon. Now, I don't know much about them, but I don't see how they can be scary.
Yeah. Isn't there one where it's like, this is going to be very foolish, but there's one that like kind of bites you, and it's like venomous to an extent. It's like a lizard type.
Is it?
I don't know if it's that one. But there's one that like can. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. You just kind of like mixed. It's so bad. You mix Hollywood and you mix like documentary knowledge together. So it's like there's one I know. There's a lizard I know that bites you and it has some type of venomous bite. I don't know if it's one of those.
But
I remember a James Bond movie. One of them eats like some of the people.
Really?
But that's a James Bond movie. So.
But were they? Yeah, I think I've seen something similar. But maybe they have claws. I assume they have claws, right? That's probably pretty. Oh, sorry. I'm just. I'll just be 1 second. Please entertain the chat. Sorry, Ryan's knocking on my door. Go back.
Oh. Okay, all good. Yeah, just looking ahead. So is it the Komodo dragon? I think that's the name. A lion, we're doomed. Oh, someone just clicked. That wasn't me. Eagle, I think was there. I reckon an eagle would get a few hits in, but we'd win. They can kill babies and stuff though. Well, they could, I think. I don't know. Is that a rhino? It's a bit harder to zoom in a bit. The rhino would axe me, especially in an arena. My only tactic with a rhino would be to try and put trees between myself and it to slow down its speed, and big trees at that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, Reese.
That's all right. I was just going through some of them, and they're trying to look at the next top four on the left.
Yeah. What were you thinking for the Komodo dragon here?
For the Komodo, I'd say they'd get a few hits in, but ultimately I would win. Like just unfortunately for him, just because of his height.
Yeah, I could probably stop that. Yeah, without it getting a hit in.
That's right. Yeah.
If I timed it right.
Yeah.
Now, but looking at lion, I want to say that's probably the scariest thing on this list for me.
Yeah.
Or apart from maybe a gorilla, that's got to be batshit scary.
Yeah, a gorilla and a lion.
Yeah.
Dare I say a bear? I feel like bears also have a very, very... I feel like a
It depends what type of bear, because some of them aren't as
bad.
Yeah.
There's one they got in the new Jackass movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen the trailers, and like they full bring a bear in and it starts licking honey off the dude.
Really?
Funny.
Right.
I'm not even joking.
Now, a bald eagle. I imagine this is the American. I don't know if that's a bald eagle, but it's an eagle of some sort.
Yeah.
I want to imagine that would definitely do some damage, but I would win.
Yes, I agree. I was saying, I'd say they'd get a few hits in, but ultimately we would win.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so too. Now, Arthur in chat has said, literally just sidestep the rhino.
Oh
Now,
yeah. I was talking about the rhino before because I was saying that when you walked away, I was saying a rhino would absolutely axe me in an arena because we said it was an arena.
yeah.
But I said like in the wild, my nature, like I would attempt to try and like get away from it far because a lot of the time the thing they actually say is you put trees in the way between
Yep.
you and it
Yeah.
to slow down its momentum, and like you put enough trees in between or vehicles or items, it'll like it won't die from running into shit, but it might like slow itself down.
What if it hit a tree and it got its horn stuck in the tree?
Yeah.
Then it's a free fight.
That's right.
Easy.
That could be pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, it's a very cartoonish situation.
I would say, do you want to do 50-50? Are you feeling?
I think it's going to be a close one, but I'd lose.
Yes, I think so as well. I don't know what Arthur's. I mean, maybe Arthur knows something we don't.
Maybe their heads are so hard, right? Maybe it'll work against them if you kicked it super hard in the head,
right?
That it would knock itself out because of how hard its skull is.
Yeah. That's awesome.
No, a panda, I don't think they have any fighting moves, do they?
Oh,
it's not Kung Fu Panda. Oh, can they?
They apparently are very vicious, especially there's some people who I know they've definitely. I would say if we googled it, they've definitely killed a few people. Yeah, because they are very protective of their bamboo shoots. Like they'll eat their bamboo and they're territorial. Yeah, there's a few like I don't know if they've been killed. Like there's definitely been death or like, yeah, I've heard people fall. Oh, they're really vicious and stuff. I don't know. Like maybe they definitely kill a few people. I don't know. Like I don't think they're as vicious, but
I've always seen them as just very lazy and fun animals. I didn't expect that they had a wild side to them where they could commit to a fight. So yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. I want to say, maybe 50-50 then, or do you think it'd be a close one, but I'd win?
I would say it's much more likely that it would win. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we do 50-50 then.
Yeah, let's do 50-50 because I would win, you would lose. Clearly.
Yeah. I totally understand that.
Now I want to assume this is just fucking like a muskrat or something. I don't know what this is. Ferret. Yeah, ferret. Call it? Probably, or a weasel. Oh no, it's probably a ferret. I think. Believe it or not, I have been attacked by a ferret before.
They would be vicious, yeah.
And they are pretty vicious.
Oh, yeah. No, I have no... Yeah. No, that's...
Now,
I agree. They would be brutal. They seem like they don't care. They have so much confidence.
Arthur's put ferret
in the dark blue. Yeah. I can almost understand his rationale in that, like, from a point, because it's like... Yeah, you think about the ferret and you're like, oh. Like, the other guys would probably be a little bit more like, they'd be, a lion would kind of slowly prowl up to you. But, like, a ferret would just charge you. They don't care. They really don't care.
You would hit them a fair few times before they stop fighting as well. They're so aggressive. Yeah. I had one literally bite my cheek. And the same one bit my little brother's cheek. You would know, Elijah. But
wow.
Yeah, it just clung to his face, as he like was screaming. Yeah, so they are a bit brutal. Now a gorilla, I want to say it's one of those two bottom ones.
Well, I'm gonna say too scared to fight.
Yeah, because
they are mental.
They are batshit crazy. I can't even fathom what that fight would be like. Like it wouldn't last a second, right?
Do you know what? You know what though? I feel like in a weird way, like I know that they will snap you up. Like they'll fold you up.
Yeah.
And like literally put you away. But they're also, I feel like in some ways they would be not more humane, but maybe more likely to like kill you just through blunt force or a snap of a neck.
Yeah.
While a lion would kind of be pulling different bits. They play with their food, ripping bits of you apart slowly and agonize. You'd be feeling your arms like bits and chunks of it getting ripped out slowly, and it would be there to eat you. Well, you're not a food source when you're getting attacked.
I think it would be blunt force trauma straight to death. Yeah.
Well, you see, like, I'm sorry, too soon, but Harambe, and you see the way that he was pulling that little toddler around.
Too soon, 6 years ago.
Harambe, you see the way they were trying to ragdoll that little kid. I feel like the gorilla might do the same thing with a full an adult. You know, just pull you a fruit. I don't know.
Yeah, he might treat me as a child. You're right.
Is that an orangutan after this?
I think so. I think I could beat an orangutan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Are they good fighters? Have you ever?
I feel like they were very strong as well. Like them chimps,
really?
They're all
they look
for their
so
size.
weak compared.
Oh, dude. They look like they could be more like him. Like you could almost make peace with it. But I still reckon once it gets into a mood to fight you, like, oh gosh.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I want to say 50-50 here.
50-50. Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're nowhere near as strong.
Right.
Like in punching ways. They have grip strength, right? But I don't know if they have punch strength.
Yeah. No, I'll have that. Yeah.
I'm going to assume this one's a deer. I'm pretty sure this one was a deer, or maybe it's a llama. I easily think I could knock that out.
The llama? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree. I reckon it'd be top 3.
Like, what's it gonna do? Spit on me?
Top two. Yeah. I reckon it'd suck. Like, I reckon it'd be a really annoying to fight. But what do you do?
Now, I had a point of contention with some of the people I talked to this about originally. I said you can punch a shark and they will be too afraid to fight.
So we almost need another tier that says would be too scared to fight me.
Yeah. But I think ultimately I would probably die.
Yes, yeah. I definitely agree with that. I don't know if it's ever come, like, I don't know if we've ever seen someone, like, you know, short of using human equipment, I don't know if we've ever seen a surfer kind of like, yeah, like they walk out with a surfboard under their arm and a great white under their other. It was like, he came around me, punched him a few times. Like, not, if I'd heard of it happening more often, like people punching the shit out of sharks when they come near them and then pulling them out of the water, I'd be like, yeah. And that hasn't happened or occurred yet.
Yeah.
So I'd say it would definitely end up winning, especially if it has some type of. Although
I was gonna say it's got a weak point. Their fin, sorry, not their fins, their gills are definitely a weak point. Thank you, Lost Sword, for the follow. Oh, also Jaden in chat. This is a fist fight. Yeah, you are on a. You don't get weapons.
Okay. Because I think we're also saying that we're in kind of like with the water animals. It's kind of like what hip deep water. Is that what we're talking about in our arena? The water,
I think it goes deeper. So it's like the opposite of a hill.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets deeper and deeper on one half of the arena, but towards the center, it's just shallow water.
Okay.
I think in shallow water, you'd stand a chance, but you might not win.
I think you'd definitely die out of blood. I think you would die of blood loss quicker than it would die of blood loss. It has just, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think you'd probably die of blood loss before it runs out of breath, or like
yeah. Anything
water breath.
Today.
I think I
for a great white. Like if we were talking maybe like a black tip, shark or something, like a reef shark or something, maybe a little bit more of a chance. It's like a slightly
grey
bigger
nurse
fish,
or something.
Yeah. But that great white.
Now this is the one I think I would put in. I'd be scared to even fight an elephant.
Yep.
That scares me. Just this immense size and weight of an elephant.
Oh yeah. I
would be. That is the thing I'd be the most scared of, I think.
No, and that's really fair.
This next one, I have a few points to make.
Yep.
It isn't poisonous. We looked at this picture in depth and we were like, oh, it's a green tree snake. And we we're pretty sure it's not a venomous snake, so it can't kill you from the venom. Do you win or do you lose?
I think you win.
I think you would win as well, because I've seen people fight snakes, and they've made it. Like, you just have to know the timing.
Yeah. Yeah,
when
yeah.
to like
I
grab
don't
it during
think.
the lunge.
Yeah, I would almost say maybe they get a few hits in. But
Yeah, I
ultimately,
think so as
yeah.
well. Now crocodile. I think
Yes.
you could fight it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could like wrestle it and stuff. I don't know how you beat it though.
No.
Because
No,
even
I
if you
think-
survived for like ages fighting it,
Yeah.
no matter how many times you punch it, it's not gonna just die.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have firm like when we think of fighting, we think of it like from punching and like boxing someone. It's like our fists do give way after a while. And on something with such thick skin, like my punch versus his bite's gonna rip shreds out of me again. And even though it's not physically eating me to kill me, like it's not like it snaps me in half and immediately I'm like, oh, I'm dead now. It's more like my leg is bleeding and I'm sitting there like, oh crap, I'm gonna die in maybe a couple. I'll pass out first. And you might as well.
I have been told that a crocodile or an alligator, they both have very weak opening jaw strength. Most of their muscle is for keeping their jaw closed. Even if you could close its jaw and keep it closed, but no matter how long, you're not gonna choke it out. Like it's they survive underwater for like ages, right? Like half an hour or more.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have crazy stamina, and I think you probably have to be a pretty heavy person just to be able to like maintain that energy, just to keep it. Because they're gonna be flailing around and doing
Yeah, I think honestly, I wouldn't be too scared to fight it, but I would get torn to shreds. Or maybe, yeah, somewhere in that green-blue bracket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it'll just grab your arm and it'll do that death roll thing. I think someone mentioned death roll where they just rip your arm off, and I don't know, it'd be so bad. Yeah. Or a horse. I feel like this one's going to be controversial because
horses have 3 moves again, right? Bite, kick, charge. That's all I can imagine they've got. Now horses do bite, so it would, no matter what base level, it's going to get some hits in.
I'm going to say it would kill me. I'm going to say that. I reckon it would be able to kill me. Like in it, I don't know. Has so much height.
Really? You think it could kill you?
Yeah. I was watching this video the other day where there's 2 horses and they're both doing the back kick buck thing they do.
Yeah.
And one of them, like they do it a few times at each other, and it kind of looked like I don't play League of Legends, but I imagine like what it would look like when. No, maybe not. You know those turn-based games though, where they. They're both doing it, and
but
one
I'm not gonna.
And the whole panel on the fence just flies like 50 meters, not 50 meters, but maybe 20 meters up into the air.
Shit.
Just goes off to the other field, and the other horse is like, okay, I can see,
Yeah.
I know it's not, but they have so much and they will eventually just go when they go into fight mode. They don't go from the front like we see in the movies. They often go back, like they'll just keep throwing those back feet back at you until you're crushed against.
But what if you just keep running in front of them?
Oh,
how fast can a horse turn around?
Oh my god!
I'm still like I've never
literally one of the quickest animals. It's the horse.
I've never considered that I could lose to a horse.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised you even mentioned it.
They just have so much weight behind them and speed and I think if you tried to attack them, like they would be chill. Right. Until you start trying to punch them, and once you piss them off enough, they're just gonna. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you reckon you could break a horse's leg? I know it's a bit brutal, but
if I had an axe, maybe. Their hands, like kicking, like I don't know. I feel like my kicks aren't gonna be nearly as strong as his.
Right.
I don't know. I think like any angle I run to do it, like he's already repositioned.
What if you jumped onto the horse? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think you could make a jump onto the horse mid-fight?
Maybe.
Say it's charging, you dodge right or dodge left, and then you just swing up onto it, or you jump up onto it, maybe.
They're pretty heavy though, so even like I guess I could like kind of fall. He could almost. I've seen them before when I've driven past like some of the fields in my house, and sometimes they'll do the thing where they can roll onto their backs and stuff.
That is
they can
true.
Fall, like,
they might crush you.
You could get crushed, and your whole left side isn't working.
How smart is a horse? A horse is smart? Are they dumb animals?
I think they're pretty smart. Yeah,
I
think they're like they have a bit of knowledge.
I don't know if they've got many battle tactics though.
No, they're definitely not. They're herbivores, aren't they? Like they don't.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They don't need to hunt meat or anything. But I think if you gave them like a cheeseburger or something, they'd probably eat it. Probably.
Really. They bite a lot. I've heard and I've seen them bite a lot of things.
Yeah.
I want to say it'd be a close one, but I'd probably lose then.
Yeah.
So we're going to put a horse.
they would
I don't
lose,
like
man.
this. We're going to put a horse in the same category as a rhino and a wolf.
Maybe the rhino needs to move down a bit. Just because of their size as well. They're so big. They don't use their mouth, but their legs are enough. Like, their legs are hard. Their feet, no, legs? Feet, their hooves are, like, kind of hard. You know what I mean? It could just
their toes. Yeah.
absolutely kick. Yeah. I don't know. I reckon I'd stop breathing pretty quickly. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. No. Maybe. Wait. Okay. We could do horse half. What about horse half?
I don't know if
Does
it
that
can.
feel-
Yeah, no, it can't go half. I wish I could. If
Oh,
it was
really?
paint, it would work. Yeah, it has to be in a category. I want to say it'd
Oh,
be...
sorry. No, I meant 50-50. Sorry, chance that I win or lose.
Oh,
like half.
okay.
You reckon
okay,
that?
so, yeah.
What do you think for that?
I think so.
Yeah?
Because it depends how smart or how battle ready this horse is, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's true. Is it like cavalry, or is it just like a general barnyard horse?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What if
Yeah,
it's never
okay,
been in
no.
a fight before?
Yeah. If you can break its leg, you're good. No, I agree.
I agree.
I'm just worried about that looks like. They have a lot of weight underneath
Yeah,
them. and
even
they're
in-
running, they run and they carry that weight. So it's like they can break at their own weight, I guess.
Even
Very
in
easily.
an arena setting, I don't think you could run away from it. Like,
No.
it's just gonna be so much faster, but you would have to fight.
Yeah.
There's no flight situation.
Yeah. And I know there's definitely heaps of accounted deaths from horses as well. Like this.
Really?
They're just so powerful. Yeah, man. They're
But aren't they
bad
usually
ways.
acciddental? Like,
Kick you in half.
the
Yeah,
person's
well, I mean, I
messed
guess,
up
but
and...
if you agitated it enough, like a wild horse, like you could
Yeah.
probably get it to I don't know, snap your spine or
Right.
hit you in a way with your head, like you know what I mean, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish someone should Google.
Why is the duck and ferret in orange? Because have you seen them? They're brutal in a fight. Have you ever been in a fight with a duck or a ferret? They are brutal.
They are brutal.
Now, a cheetah. I think this is a cheetah, right? Am I getting that right? Is a leopard?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
One of them. Someone's getting. It's a cat enthusiast that's probably about to get very angry at this. Sorry, Lakeisha.
I have.
But it's
I
like,
have been.
you ever
Cinnamon.
been in a fight with a duck?
I have been.
Arthur,
I've been
actually
attacked.
said he had. Yeah. Sorry, not Arthur. Jeff.
Yeah.
Arthur's not in this conversation. Sorry. Can't say I have. Yeah. It's true. If you've ever been in a fight, we can't really answer for this.
And they definitely get their hits in. Now
Alright,
a cheetah I'm gonna say it's somewhere in this lower tier,
Yes.
but whereabouts in there is. Let's start with yellow. 50-50. I don't know if it's even gonna fit there.
I'd be scared enough of a house cat.
I
It's in
don't
a
think
bad
it would
mood.
even be a close one. Like, I think
No.
I'd probably get fucked up so quick.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, they're
Yeah,
pretty
it would know
fast, aren't
exactly
they?
where to go. They're super fast, and they know what part of your body. Like, they'll go straight for your jugular. They'll dive, and they're agile as hell as well. Like, imagine a house cat that's almost your size running at you. Like that'd be, and it wants to eat you. It doesn't like you.
Yeah, I
Like
think
it has yeah.
even
Oh.
a house cat sometimes feels like they can tear you to shreds. So I'm gonna
yeah.
say it's in this blue category, but I don't
Yeah.
think I'd be too scared to fight it.
No, I'd still give it a go.
Yeah. Now cat, I think easily one of these two top tiers.
Green their pussies. I like the pun.
Wait, what?
One of these tiers. Yes. Look, I would say it'd get a few hits in, but ultimately,
Yeah.
you,
They do
how
have
much,
natural weapons in their fists.
yeah. If it was a human size, oh my gosh, you're doomed. But yeah, I don't want to go into the brutality of. I'm very visual, and I don't think it would end well for the cat, unfortunately. If I didn't have shoes on, it would suck. But if I had shoes on, oh god, yeah. Yeah.
Octopus. What do you
Octopus.
reckon with an octopus?
Yeah, look, ultimately, we would win. It might get a few nips in or something. I think they kind of scare me in a weird way, so that's probably why.
They're
would be-
incredibly smart. I watched a documentary the other day where an octopus got in a fight with a shark and it won.
Wow.
And that was like, holy shit, like how smart is this thing? But
Yeah.
I still think I would beat it even afterwards.
Yeah, you hear about those the blue-ringed octopuses, and apparently they don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is still true, but they don't have any natural antidote. Like, there's no anti-venom you can get from them.
No,
If you have a blue-ringed
yeah.
octopus, it's like you just got to kind of ride the wave now, and you
Yeah.
may die and you may live.
Someone's got to force breathe for you, and if you can
Yeah.
manage that for 30 minutes, then you
Yeah.
live. But you get paralyzed in that time. You can't do anything.
Yeah, and you can barely feel like at the start, you barely feel like it's like as if though you've stepped on an oyster or something at a beach. That's like you know how you find a cut later on. You're like, oh, I've been cut. It's kind of like one of
Yeah.
those situations. It's like, oh,
Yeah, you
something
can't
small
feel
will
it.
show.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think for
gosh,
the
yeah,
sake of this,
this
it's
person-
not a blue ring because I
No
can't
way,
see
no
that
way.
that's a blue
Yep.
ringed octopus.
Maybe they get a few hits in, but we'd win.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would sucker me a little bit, but ultimately there's no way. Like, I'm fucking that shit up. Now, dog.
Yes.
From the picture, it's saying it's just a young dog.
Yeah. Look.
But I want to say even a full-size dog, I could probably destroy.
Yeah. I would say it'd get a few hits in because I would be crying.
Yeah,
while I would
yeah.
be doing
You
it. Like,
you would
know, wouldn't-
absolutely, yeah. You'd not be
Whatever.
happy about it.
Yeah, like a cat. Yeah, who cares? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Christian. I'm kidding.
You just put a bag over it so you can't see.
Is this a? Okay, a peacock.
Peacock.
Look, yeah.
I think
look,
it'd
I'm
get a
gonna
few
say
hits
again.
in.
Yeah.
They have
maybe
like
a few hits.
beaks and feet
Yeah.
claws, but I think
They
it-
look pretty
yeah.
scary. Yeah.
If it was an
A lot of
emu,
these.
I would be
yeah.
too scared. An
a
emu,
lot of-
fearful.
Yeah. A lot of the top tier in my head, I'm imagining just picking it up and kicking it like a football. And
Yeah,
then kind
pretty
of,
much.
like that's except for the little deer thing, that'd be kind of hard. But a lot of them, it's just kind of like a kick. Like it runs up to you to charge you, and you just it goes flying. Anyway, yeah. And that's like you just do that like multiple times.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
yeah.
Easy.
A sheep. I'm
Sheep-
gonna say top.
Yeah, I don't think it would even get a hit in. I reckon I can catch it before it gets a hit.
Well,
I
yeah,
reckon-
I think
Because
I reckon-
I literally watched in real life a guy get in a fight with I know it wasn't a sheep, but a goat, and he beat the goat. And I think if it was a sheep, it would just be easier, right? Like,
Yeah.
how could it full went to ram, and he grabbed its horns and threw it back. Like, I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, this guy. He was doing that to save my little brother, but I was like, fuck no. But yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Now a goose.
Yes.
I think it would
Goose,
be a bit closer because they are pretty ravenous. I want to say
Yeah.
it's somewhere in these two tiers. They'd get a hit in, but I'd win.
Yeah. Top tier. I wouldn't say they're I wouldn't say it's a close one though.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite there with a zebra.
Yeah, like I don't think I would finish it, and people like maybe I'd go to hospital, but I don't think they'd be calling an ambulance.
Oh,
and
someone
stuff.
mentioned
Oh my God, this guy-
it's a swan. Is that a swan? I thought it's a goose.
Swan, yeah. I've heard both of them are pretty.
I
freaking
think
brutal,
swans
but
are
yeah.
more aggressive than goose, and goose are
Yeah,
pretty
You see
aggressive.
the YouTube videos where they just run up and charge people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mental.
A barn
what's that? Is that
owl.
an owl?
Yeah.
Barn owl.
I would say
Yeah.
easily fuck it up, right?
Easy, probably, yeah. Paint the walls with their blood. They can be brutal, but look,
Yeah,
when it comes
easily.
down to it, in relation to the other ones that are in the tier below, it's like barn owl versus an eagle, as an example.
This has to be the most interesting one to me. Because a whale has no moves, right?
Right.
Like, it has fling you up in the water. But
Yeah.
what do you, like, I can't see a situation I'm actually winning because I wouldn't know how to kill it. Unless you, could you sit on its blowhole for a while? Would it push you up? Would it shoot you out?
Roll over. Yeah, I reckon it would. I reckon it would absolutely destroy. Yeah, it could swallow. I've heard they've swallowed
Oh, really?
people before. There was a video
Like Jonah and the
online, I don't
whale.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say it was a comedian, and he was interviewing some guy, and the guy was like, it was actually like a really traumatic experience, but the comedian was
Right.
making jokes about it, and the guy actually like got really offended, which kind of made it more funny. Which it probably isn't funny for me as a viewer to laugh at, but it was funny because he was kind of like, mate, it was actually a really stressful ordeal, and you're making jokes about it. He survived, like he lived,
Yeah.
but like he full got. It was like for a short period of time. I
People
also
are saying
think that,
choke it from the inside, so you're purposely getting eaten in that scenario.
Yeah.
I
I feel like
even then-
with a whale, I don't know. I reckon it'd be like trying to punch a jumping castle until a heavy, harder, firmer jumping castle, and that jumping castle would just roll over at some point and crush you.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I don't think I'd be too scared to fight though.
No.
I would
I wouldn't get torn
hit
to
in.
shreds either. Like my body part isn't like my body won't be ripped to pieces.
I think it's in the tier with a rhino, but only because of its tankiness.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be somewhere way further up.
Oh yeah, if it was the size of Nemo.
Yeah.
Different story.
because they are such thick things, and I couldn't figure out a way to kill it. Maybe
my punches, I'd punch it, and my arm would just bounce back like it'd be
Now,
seal.
A seal. Initially I thought would be quite weak. It'd be an easy one, but they do have teeth, so they can bite quite aggressively, and I think they're sharp teeth, but I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure they're pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I want to say it would get some hits in, but you'd win.
Yeah.
That's where I'm thinking with this.
When I was watching Happy Feet, they kept coming out of the water, and they grab those penguins and pull them back in. And if we're talking about this kind of scenario where it's half water, half land, if he gets you anywhere near that water section, it could end really bad. Like if he has you in any type of water,
it might drag you down. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And if it's the same arena where there's a whale, there has to be some type of depth in that area.
But I
think it might be a bit of a tug of war trying to get them on the land.
If you fight them in the shallows, you want to get them into the land section, because on land they're so much weaker. They get nerfed.
Yeah.
A cow, easily, right? I've heard of people getting hurt by cows. I've never heard.
There's more deaths from cows than sharks every year.
Is that true?
More people get.
I think we said that for multiple things.
I definitely know that horses kill. No, I'm not even joking. That's a statistic that a lot of those.
A lot of people die.
Yeah. Creeperstein said that a lot of people die.
But that's in like a herd situation, though, right? Like they're usually getting trampled by multiple cows.
I'm sure there's multiple scenarios.
Has anyone died 1v1 to a cow? Is what I'm curious of.
Maybe. I don't know. I wonder if it's on YouTube.
I think as humans, we're naturally pretty strong against cows. I think years of fighting and farming cows, maybe not fighting.
Hey, you know what? I'm not making a joke here. I just googled it. Cow deaths. It says cows are responsible for an average of 22 human deaths in the US each year.
Yeah, but that's not one cow.
Randomly, for no context, it says bees take out another 53 annually. Now, you and I have a special conversation. We've been talking about bees lately, haven't we? I've been trying to pitch these ideas to Jeff about his podcast, just new ideas to spruce things up. And one of my ideas lately, and I've been talking to Arthur, but he didn't really even try to listen to it at all. But with Jeff, I thought we will bring a beehive in sometime while he's doing his stream, and he has to continue the stream. But he has to we have to prearrange a certain amount of time. So if it's 4 hours, it has to go for 4 hours. And at any moment, I'll wait for a pivotal moment in your game, but I'm going to come and release the bees. And you have to try and finish the stream.
I think I would get fucked up by that many bees.
Sorry, this is very unrelated. I saw the bees and I was like, wow, you know what? I didn't think we were talking about bees today. But tell you what. All right.
But with
you reckon...
I still reckon I could fight it so easily. I think maybe it'd get a hit in, but how? It's not gonna punch me. What's it gonna do?
Well, let's maybe we do. It would be a close one, but I'd win. Do you reckon that?
I think so. Sorry, I was having a drink of water there. I think it would easily. Yeah, you would destroy that.
Okay. What about a dolphin?
I'm not sure, because what fighting moves does the dolphin have?
Can they bite? It accelerates really quickly. Yeah, it might be able to bite, and I think it can accelerate to a really quick speed. And they have very strong.
Torpedo out of the water to hit you.
Yeah, I used to play Echo the Dolphin on Sega, and I'll tell you what, those things. No, I'm pretty sure that's one of the ways they do it. They accelerate really quickly, and it's like a punch from that. That's all I know. That maybe not. Maybe they tail. I don't know.
But if you're 1v1 in this land arena,
sharks. Are they making that up? Dolphins?
They do, but they have to do it in a gang. They can't do it 1v1. They have to
okay,
game the
yeah.
shark. Yeah, because sharks aren't like in packs usually. So they come as a gang and they just bully the shark. But I think 1v1, they don't have much strength. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I could definitely.
Because
I'm just looking online. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a gang activity where they.
it is a
gang up
very
on it.
gang.
Wow.
They play off of each other. But if there's only
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
not sure.
them,
I
just still
think
don't
it'd be
know how
a
you do
matter of it. Yeah, we'd be playing cat and mouse trying to get each other into our areas, or you'd
Yeah.
almost feel bad with it because I don't think it'd initially want to fight you. Like
Yeah.
if it somehow you tell it, I guess yes, but initially if you were in the same arena, it wouldn't want to fight you. It'd probably approach you similarly to the puppy, and you just have to,
true.
you know.
But then you get a
"Mouse,
sneak
just
attack.
Skywalker, there's too many of them. You know, like kind of like just. You think that they'll think you're an ally, and you just pull out the lightsaber and start swinging. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know
I just
what I mean?
wonder how
You'd
strong
lure it
they
into
are
the
because
shallow end.
at that point it's like, could you get it in one hit before it has a chance to fight back? But I don't think you could.
Not through blunt force.
It would be a long, drawn out fight. I think it would go for like 2 or 3 hours.
Dude, yeah.
I want to say it'd get a few hits in, but you'd probably win.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
they're
I agree.
smart enough to figure out some way of maybe fighting you, but they're not going to beat you.
Yes. What is that? Is that a mountain goat?
A billy goat, I think. Could be mountain goat. I don't know what the difference is really. I think I could easily beat it. It would get hits
Yes.
in. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I could easily beat it. Because
Yeah.
their horns are like little handles.
Yeah.
From what I watched of that guy fighting the goat,
Cartwheel it.
yeah, he basically just grabbed it and threw it. Like, it was so easy for him. It looked like he just timed it right, and easiest thing in the world.
Yeah. No, I agree. They don't seem like any of those animals that don't really eat meat. I don't think that says in their nature, or they can. A lot of them can. Like the gorilla is obviously down the bottom there,
Yeah.
but or maybe they eat little insects and stuff.
Yeah.
But like a lot of those animals that don't eat meat, they're pretty chill until you get into their space. If
That
they're
is,
gonna attack
yeah,
you.
that's very
But,
true. I don't
yeah,
know what a
no-
hippo eats naturally in the wild, but I've seen that they can just destroy anything.
Cars,
Yeah.
actually cars. Yeah.
I
They
think
turn cars over.
that's it for this little section. I just wanted to ask one quick question, which might take a little bit of thinking.
Okay.
Here's a list of all the Avengers, right?
Okay.
If you had to pick one Avenger that you would fight, who would it be?
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier today. God damn. What? Oh, you know what? I actually think my one would be. I can't see him there, but are we accounting Ant-Man as an Avenger?
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh yeah, I can see him now. Sorry. Are
You
we talking
really?
in their costume, in his suit, or out of his suit?
I
Because
don't know.
if any of them are in their suit,
Okay, let's assume you had to assassinate one of them, so they don't know
Oh.
you're going in for this fight, but you don't get a weapon.
Definitely Ant-Man. I feel like Ant-Man's so chill. Scott Lang, is that his name? He's such a chill
Yeah.
dude when he's like not in costume. You know, he's walking around frozen Coke shops and stuff. He's probably not carrying his costume a lot of the time. He's quite a chill,
Right.
and he's not really like, I've never really seen him kill. Like, he can kill people for sure, but it's not his first. And I know he can fight and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
He just feel like the one that'd be for me the most easy to fight out of all of those people, and he doesn't really have powers away from his suit. Like, I
That's-
feel like Star-Lord still has some skills. You know, he wields his guns. He can fight. Sorry, you're
Yeah.
gonna say something.
So I'm just seeing
about
in
you?
chat they're saying Rocket Raccoon, but I don't think that's the way to go. I think you're
Does he have his weapons on him?
yeah, like no matter what, he's still gonna hurt you pretty bad.
He is super agile. as
Yeah,
well.
I don't
Like,
think.
he's-
Yeah.
I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2 the other day, and when he's like kind of sitting in the forest waiting for those guys, he's like dun, 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 like playing the fake music, and they all come up to the spaceship, and he just absolutely just he has those like
exactly.
anti-gravity.
I thought of
bombs
that
and stuff.
exact same scene when I was considering it.
And I saw that, and people have sticks coming. I don't know. just-
Yeah. You
Marvel
could-
makes everything so like, but they're falling through trees and stuff. People
Yeah.
one of those people would have pulled like a massive stick out of their leg or arm. or
Oh,
something,
absolutely,
like big
yeah.
splinters. Yeah.
I
Very,
think the way to go for me would be Steve Rogers, Captain America, because he's old now. Now that we've seen Endgame, we know, right? He's an old man. Essentially, all he has to do is just beat up an old man. I think that's probably the easiest way to go for me.
My only concern with that idea, I like that idea, is I know that they did the show, like the spin-off series of Captain America.
Yep.
Where I don't know, it was like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And in that, at one point, you meet one of the people who used to be one of the super soldiers, and he's an old dude, like a real old dude at this point in time, but he's still like strong as hell. Like he's picking stuff up casually while he's talking that are really heavy. I don't know if they lose their strength as they age. They may,
Maybe,
but they may still have a lot of it as well. Like I don't know. I think it'd be one of those things. So it'd be a bad thing to be wrong about.
What of then? Because he's so... See, the thing is, you couldn't die to him. That's why I think I choose him. Is because he wouldn't kill you. Like no matter what, he's not going to kill you. So I think endlessly. If you, I don't know, maybe you're right. I didn't expect the strength thing. I thought maybe he lost his strength when he got old.
Yeah, I was trying to think of people who. Oh, can you scroll down a bit? Actually, there might be some there that we're not thinking about. I was thinking about that last night. Weirdly, I was thinking about I was thinking. I feel like Scott Lang's the one where it's like just seems like he's. If you had to assassinate, you could probably sneak up on him, and he's not going to have too many security protocols. I think he's one of the most broke, other than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's human. Like Rocket's going to have some type of apparatus or mechanism on him that it's going to blow you to smithereens at any moment. Like he's so weapon heavy and so obsessed.
There are some of them though.
Very agile.
That if you were to sneak attack them, you could grab their weapon and use it against them.
Right.
Surely.
Yeah.
Maybe not someone like Vision or something, because they've got it built in, but like...
Yeah.
Maybe Black Widow, right? What if you're like in a city scenario?
He's a friggin' sick fighter though.
She is, but what if you were just like, you bumped into her on the street, grabbed her gun and shot her? Like, most of the people on this list are very vulnerable to bullets, I've found.
Yeah. Same with Clint Barton as well.
Yeah. I think most of them.
No, that's true. A lot of them are. Yeah, they would definitely die if you shot them with a bullet.
Yeah, like 90% of the list is human. But it's the other ones I'm more worried about. I think Mantis is the one fighting easily, but as soon as they touch you, she'll make you go to sleep or something.
Yes.
I think that would be a bit rough. Okay, so that's it for that section. We did have some things we wanted to touch on as well.
Yes.